The 6 best non-dairy substitutes for milk. Cow's milk is considered a staple in many people's diets. It is consumed as a beverage, poured on cereal and added to smoothies, tea or coffee. While it is a popular choice for many, some people can't or choose not to drink milk due to personal preferences, dietary restrictions, allergies or intolerances. Fortunately, if you're looking to avoid cow's milk, there are plenty of non-dairy alternatives available. This article lists 9 of the best substitutes for cow's milk. Why you might want a substitute. Cow's milk boasts an impressive nutrient profile. It's rich in high-quality protein and important vitamins and minerals, including calcium, phosphorus and B vitamins. In fact, 1 cup, 240 milliliters, of whole milk provides 146 calories, 8 grams of fat, 8 grams of protein and 13 grams of carbohydrates. However, cow's milk is not a suitable option for everyone. There are several reasons you might be looking for an alternative, including 1. Milk allergy. 2 to 3% of kids under the age of 3 are allergic to cow's milk. This can cause a range of symptoms, including rashes, vomiting, diarrhea and severe anaphylaxis. Around 80% of kids outgrow this allergy by age 16. 2. Lactose intolerance. An estimated 75% of the world's population is intolerant to lactose, the sugar found in milk. This condition happens when people have a deficiency in lactase, the enzyme that digests lactose. 3. Dietary restrictions. Some people choose to exclude animal products from their diets for ethical or health reasons. For example, vegans exclude all products that come from animals, including cow's milk. 4. Potential health risks. Some people choose to avoid cow's milk due to concerns over potential contaminants, including antibiotics, pesticides and hormones. The good news is that there are many non-dairy options available if you want or need to avoid cow's milk. Read on for a few great recommendations. 1. Soy milk. Soy milk is made with either soybeans or soy protein isolate, and often contains thickeners and vegetable oils to improve taste and consistency. It typically has a mild and creamy flavor. However, the taste can vary between brands. It works best as a substitute for cow's milk in savory dishes, with coffee or on top of cereal. 1 cup, 240 milliliters, of unsweetened soy milk contains 80 to 90 calories, 4 to 4.5 grams of fat, 7 to 9 grams of protein and 4 grams of carbohydrates. In terms of nutrition, soy milk is a close non-dairy substitute for cow's milk. It contains a similar amount of protein, but around half the number of calories, fats and carbohydrates. It is also one of the few plant-based sources of high-quality, complete protein, which provides all the essential amino acids. These are the amino acids that cannot be produced by the body and must be obtained from the diet. On the other hand, soy has become one of the world's most controversial foods, and people are often concerned over its effects in the body. This is mostly because of the large amounts of isoflavones in soy. These can affect estrogen receptors in the body and affect the function of hormones. While this topic is widely debated, there is no conclusive evidence to suggest that moderate amounts of soy or soy milk will cause harm in otherwise healthy adults. Lastly, soy milk made from soybeans is not recommended for people with a FODMAP intolerance or who are in the elimination phase of the low FODMAP diet. FODMAPs are a type of short-chain carbohydrate naturally present in some foods. They can cause digestive issues such as gas and bloating. However, soy milk made from soy protein isolate can be consumed as an alternative. Summary. Soy milk is made from whole soybeans or soy protein isolate. It has a creamy, mild taste and is the most similar in nutrition to cow's milk. Soy milk is often seen as controversial, though drinking soy milk in moderation is unlikely to cause harm. 2. Almond milk. Almond milk is made with either whole almonds or almond butter and water. It has a light texture and a slightly sweet and nutty flavor. It can be added to coffee and tea, mixed in smoothies and used as a substitute for cow's milk in desserts and baked goods. 1 cup, 240 milliliters, of unsweetened almond milk contains 30 to 35 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, 1 gram of protein and 1 to 2 grams of carbohydrates. Compared to cow's milk, it contains less than a quarter of the calories and less than half the fat. It is also significantly lower in protein and carbohydrates. It is one of the lowest calorie non-dairy milks available and is a great option for those wanting or needing to lower the number of calories they're consuming. What's more, almond milk is a natural source of vitamin E, a group of antioxidants that help protect the body from disease-causing substances known as free radicals. On the other hand, almond milk is a much less concentrated source of the beneficial nutrients found in whole almonds, including protein, fiber and healthy fats. This is because almond milk is made up of mostly water. In fact, many brands contain only 2% almonds. These are often blanched with the skin removed, which greatly reduces the fiber, protein, vitamin and mineral content. To make the most of the nutrients and health benefits of almonds, choose brands of almond milk that contain a higher content of almonds, around 7 to 15%. Almonds also contain phytic acid, a substance that binds to iron, zinc and calcium to reduce their absorption in the body. This may somewhat decrease your body's absorption of these nutrients from almond milk. Summary: almond milk has a light, sweet, nutty flavor and is low in calories, fat and carbohydrates. On the downside, it is low in protein and contains phytic acid, a substance that limits the absorption of iron, zinc and calcium. 3. Coconut milk. Coconut milk is made from water and the white flesh of brown coconuts. It is sold in cartons alongside milk and is a more diluted version of the type of coconut milk commonly used in Southeast Asian and Indian cuisines, which is usually sold in cans. Coconut milk has a creamy texture and a sweet but subtle coconut flavor. 1 cup, 240 milliliters, contains 45 calories, 4 grams of fat, no protein and almost no carbohydrates. Coconut milk contains 1/3 the calories of cow's milk, half the fat and significantly less protein and carbohydrates. In fact, coconut milk has the lowest protein and carbohydrate content of the non-dairy milks. It may not be the best option for those with increased protein requirements, but it would suit those looking to reduce their carb intake. What's more, around 90% of the calories from coconut milk come from saturated fat, including a type of saturated fat known as medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs. Some research suggests that MCTs may help reduce appetite, assist with weight loss and improve blood cholesterol levels more than other fats. On the other hand, a recent review of 21 studies found that coconut oil may raise levels of total and bad, low-density lipoprotein, LDL, cholesterol to a greater extent than unsaturated oils. However, much of this research is based on poor quality evidence and there is very little research on the effects of coconut milk specifically. At the end of the day, consuming a moderate amount of coconut milk as part of a healthy diet should not be a cause for concern. Lastly, it is recommended that people with a FODMAP intolerance, or those who are completing the elimination phase of the FODMAP diet, limit coconut milk to a 1/2 cup, 120 ml, portion at a time. Summary: coconut milk has a creamy, milk-like consistency and a sweet, coconut taste. It contains no protein, little to no carbohydrates and is high in medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, a type of saturated fat. 4. Oat milk. In its simplest form, oat milk is made from a mixture of oats and water. Nevertheless, manufacturers often add extra ingredients such as gums, oils and salt to produce a desirable taste and texture. Oat milk is naturally sweet and mild in flavor. It can be used in cooking in the same way as cow's milk, and tastes great with cereal or in smoothies. 1 cup, 240 milliliters, contains 140 to 170 calories, 4.5 to 5 grams of fat, 2.5 to 5 grams of protein and 19 to 29 grams of carbohydrates. Oat milk contains a similar number of calories to cow's milk, up to double the number of carbohydrates and about half the amount of protein and fat. Interestingly, oat milk is high in total fiber and beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that forms a thick gel as it passes through the gut. The beta-glucan gel binds to cholesterol, reducing its absorption in the body. This helps lower cholesterol levels, particularly LDL cholesterol, the type associated with an increased risk of heart disease. One study in men with high cholesterol found that consuming 25 ounces, 750 milliliters, of oat milk daily for 5 weeks lowered total cholesterol by 3% and LDL cholesterol by 5%. What's more, research has shown that beta-glucan may help increase feelings of fullness and lower blood sugar levels after a meal. Oat milk is also cheap and easy to make at home. Summary. Oat milk has a mild, sweet flavor. It is high in protein and fiber, but also high in calories and carbohydrates. Oat milk contains beta-glucan, which can help lower cholesterol and blood sugar levels. 5. Rice milk. Rice milk is made from milled white or brown rice and water. As with other non-dairy milks, it often contains thickeners to improve texture and taste. Rice milk is the least allergenic of the non-dairy milks. This makes it a safe option for those with allergies or intolerances to dairy, gluten, soy or nuts. Rice milk is mild in taste and naturally sweet in flavor. It has a slightly watery consistency and is great to drink on its own as well as in smoothies, in desserts and with oatmeal. 1 cup, 240 milliliters, of rice milk contains 130 to 140 calories, 2 to 3 grams of fat, 1 gram of protein and 27 to 38 grams of carbohydrates. Rice milk contains a similar number of calories to cow's milk, but almost double the carbohydrates. It also contains considerably less protein and fat. Of all the non-dairy milk alternatives on this list, rice milk contains the most carbohydrates, around 3 times as many as the others. What's more, rice milk has a high glycemic index, GI, of 79 to 92, which means it is absorbed quickly in the gut and rapidly raises blood sugar levels. For this reason, it may not be the best option for people with diabetes. Due to its low protein content, rice milk may also not be the best option for growing children, athletes and the elderly. This is because these populations have higher protein requirements. Rice milk has also been shown to contain high levels of inorganic arsenic, a toxic chemical found naturally in the environment. Long-term exposure to high levels of inorganic arsenic has been associated with an increased risk of various health problems, including certain cancers and heart disease. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, recommends that people consume rice as part of a balanced diet that includes a variety of grains. Solely relying on rice and rice products is not advised, especially for infants, toddlers and pregnant women. For most people, drinking rice milk should not be a cause for concern. However, if rice happens to make up a significant part of your diet, then it could be beneficial to diversify your diet by eating a variety of grains, including other non-dairy milks. Summary. Rice milk is the most hypoallergenic non-dairy milk. It is low in fat and protein yet high in carbohydrates. Rice milk contains high levels of inorganic arsenic, which may cause some potential health problems in those who consume rice as a main food source. 6. Cashew milk. Cashew milk is made from a mixture of cashew nuts or cashew butter and water. It is rich and creamy and has a sweet and subtle nutty flavor. It's great for thickening smoothies, as a creamer in coffee and as a substitute for cow's milk in desserts. As with most nut-based milks, the nut pulp is strained from the milk. This means the fiber, protein, vitamins and minerals from the whole cashew are lost. 1 cup, 240 milliliters, of unsweetened cashew milk contains just 25 to 50 calories, 2 to 4 grams of fat, 0 to 1 gram of protein and 1 to 2 grams of carbohydrates. Cashew milk contains fewer than 1/3 of the calories of cow's milk, half the fat and significantly less protein and carbohydrates. Due to its low protein content, cashew milk may not be the best option for people with increased protein requirements. It could be worth switching to a higher protein milk such as soy or oat if you have increased protein needs, or if you struggle to meet your daily protein requirements. However, with only 25 to 50 calories per cup, 240 milliliters, unsweetened cashew milk is a great, low-calorie option for those looking to reduce their total daily calorie intake. The low carbohydrate and sugar content also makes it a suitable option for people who need to monitor their carb intakes, such as people with diabetes. Lastly, cashew milk is one of the easiest milks to make at home. Summary: cashew milk has a rich and creamy taste and is low in calories, carbohydrates and sugar. On the downside, it contains very little protein, and may not be the best option for those with higher protein requirements. The bottom line: for many people, cow's milk is a dietary staple. However, there are a number of reasons you may need or choose to forego cow's milk, including allergies, ethical reasons and concerns over potential health risks. Fortunately, there are many great alternatives available, including the 9 in this list. When making your choice, be sure to stick with unsweetened varieties and avoid added sugars. In addition, make sure your non-dairy milk is fortified with calcium and vitamin B12. There is no one milk that's ideal for everyone. The taste, nutrition and cost of these alternatives can vary considerably, so it might take a while to find the one that's best for you. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.